Stranger Things Season 5 is now finished, and I have some thoughts, both good and bad, so let's talk about it. Spoilers ahead. Now the finale wastes no time and we get right into the action, except the action, or the final fight, did feel quite rushed. We learned that Vecna and the Mind Flayer are one and the same. This means that in theory Vecna has been the villain since Season 1, especially since we do know that Vecna was the one that kidnapped Will. But then he gets defeated so easily. It's like if Endgame had ended right after they executed Thanos. Now don't get me wrong, this fight inside Vecna's memory was sick, but then the final fight outside in the Abyss just wasn't the same. The epilogue, however, was the complete opposite, and it was perfect. It was emotional, and it sort of dealt with all the characters perfectly. Like the fact that Dustin basically fulfills Eddie's graduation wish. Steve becomes the babysitter to his entire baseball team. Jonathan, Nancy and Robin move out of the town, and the rest of the kids also just go on to their own paths, which was just kind of wholesome and perfect. And that final D&D game where the next generation comes along was also very sweet and very wholesome. And obviously, it being the final episode, there's bound to be emotions. Now the ending, on the other hand, was kind of here and there. Like the open-endedness was nice because half of us can still live in delusion that Eleven's alive, but at the same time, they could have just revealed it, and it did feel like just a lazy way of finishing the story without actually finishing the story. Now obviously, for the amount of hype that the show had, plus what we were basically being teased at in every interview, the show didn't really deliver that much. But then again, the hype is kind of our own fault. But all of that aside, the epilogue was pretty much perfect. The show started with a D&D game and it ended with a D&D game, and it just goes full circle, and it was kind of wholesome. And yes, there were no major deaths besides Carly and 11. We don't need deaths to make an emotional impact. We can have stuff like this where characters live out their lives the good way. This gets like a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10. Like the fight against Vecna did seem rushed, but the epilogue kind of made up for it.